Stole the Baron 4v5. Yeah, boys, let's run it.
Kill them
Jeez,
all.
man.
Oh shit.
Kill them all. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's
He's just screaming that in Korean.
Kill him! We win this! We win this! Go, go, go!
That's my favorite comp.
Oh,
Dude, it's the most
Guys, I have
useless
PG
call ever.
merchants. I'm literally a tank. I have
That's-
voter
it's-
plating up.
I actually
go.
get like emotionally upset. Like I get fully upset when someone says something like that, like kill them all, or like just says something completely useless. Like I'd rather you just not speak if you're gonna say like, I don't know, like just completely like unactionable garbage like that. I'm trying to think of like another example. What is something that people say all the time that just like has no value in a game? I'm trying to think.
When someone's dead on the pad and they're like, "Wait for me, wait for me,
Wait,
for me,
really?
wait for me." During the team fight, yeah, and then Dardock tells him, "Shut the fuck up."
Wait, but that's actually helpful, though. If it's like 4v5 and like the guy's about to respawn.
Not when it's useless. We won the fight 45 anyway, you know.
Oh, okay, okay.
My personal trigger like that is when people just get totally fixated on how close they are to their next item. It's like there's zero talk of like what the enemy team is doing, where they are, like what we're trying to go for, any actual like useful comm, and they're just like, yeah, you know, I'm like 300 gold for my dagger, like let's just get that. And I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, man? Like everyone's gonna get another item eventually, just fucking play.
true.
Okay, yeah, that to an extreme is bad for sure. But if you're like, for example,
Yeah, like
faster
team
to
fight
your,
comms.
if you're faster to your second item as AD carry than their AD carry, that's like actually something you can play around because like, you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying you should never mention it. Like, there are times where, like, you know, maybe you want to, like, let's hold pressure for, like, 2 more waves, and that'll give me, like, my item, and then we'll, like, be strong for this dragon fight. Like, that's, like, an actionable thing. But just saying, like, when nothing else is going on, like, we have no control, we have no idea where they are, like, anything's going on, and that's just, like, the only thing people think about.
Yeah, that's for sure troll
And that's,
fuck.
like, giga fucking troll, and usually leads to just, like, horrible map setups.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like you get a map set up and then someone just bases and you can't hold your control and it's like, why did we even bother doing that?
That is fucking grief, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm so guilty of doing that. You know, we talk about that so much on the co-stream last year and stuff, and like, I obviously know that that's so bad, but
You
like,
think about it when
sometimes,
you're playing this year?
no. I think about it obviously. Sometimes I'm like, I feel so guilty telling my team that I need to base. Like, I actually feel guilty. I'm like, I need a base in like 2 waves, right? Like for my
You have
item.
an item though.
But I don't want to tell them that I need a base in 2 waves because that'll make them play like differently, you know. But then my team does a
Yeah.
setup because they don't know I need a base, so they do a setup and they expect me to stay on the map, and then I'm like, randomly, I'm like, oh, guys, I need a base, and then my team is like, what the fuck?
So you're just griefing,
I'm
bro.
completely griefing. Like that's
Yeah,
actually a
that's
problem of
griefing.
mine.
Well, no. So, Medius's point is not necessarily about big items. It's more about like the little turds. Like he says the dagger is a meme.
Yeah,
but he
that's-
means more like I want a BF. I want to go buy a BF sword. Or I want to go buy a pickaxe. Like BF sword's even decent, but like pickaxe recalls,
That's
blasting
great.
wands, like those are
Yeah.
the troll ones.
No, I
Yeah,
understand.
like,
It's just your
full
team will
items
play
are fine.
regardless of like how much, like what item I'm basing for. If it's a BF sword, if it's a full Infinity Edge, like your team will play differently, knowing that someone has to base.
Yeah.
Like they won't like put down pink wards that can get instantly cleared, or they
That's
like
fine
won't-
though. Like you actually
Yeah.
have IE and like 400 gold. It's like that's actually playable.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
All
like,
that.
I'm not. It's definitely one of those things where, like, you know, there's exception, there's some nuance to it. It's not like totally black and white, but
Resident Warder, I would prefer you tell me, bro. That's
Yeah,
so
exactly.
fucking grief.
Like I know that I'm fucking the game. So I was like working on this for like literally like the entire split because
What do you
I'm
mean
just
you're
like I'm
working
like
on
the
it?
complete tempo terrorist. Like I will overstay with 2,000 gold because I don't want to base and just buy a shitty item like a BF sword. Like I want to like greed for like the max buy, and I completely terrorize like the next
So-
move that my team is making.
like I can understand
You
from the
gotta
AD
sync your
carry
recall.
perspective why you'd want to do that. That's like an AD carry brain thing, but like that's why I always stress to players, like pro players, I think there's a lot of value in playing all the roles in the game because then you can like see it from other POVs, like your teammates, opponents, because like if like we had some games Afro where like, you know, we'd have like a insane bot side setup, like the waves pulling to us, they're so fucked no matter what they do, we just have to punish.
Yeah.
And then Cody would be like, I'm gonna go grab that bot wave, and I'm just like, no, don't, like don't fucking go to bot wave, like you're gonna get bot wave eventually, man, like just hold that fucking control. And then he'd be like,
Dude.
I just, you know, we don't always have to do it your way, Medios. There's multiple right ways to play.
Dude, there's no way the Cody Sun stories are coming out right now, dude. Ain't no way.
I mean, that's just like an example because it's what we're talking about. But it's like that kind of thing. When you're the other people that are like, when you're the jungler who's like sacking your camps, and the support who's like, you know, on that time you get all your wards down, you've like tracked their wards, like you know you have a good setup, and then your carry griefs it to get an item. It's just like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, there goes your position.
In my experience,
Yeah.
like the position for the fight and like the setup going into it affects the outcome way more than like individual items.
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
assuming it's not like, you know.
Of course, because you're getting like 2 or 3 seconds of freely hitting somebody, so that will matter way more.